Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shores of Hazeron episode 14, and today is going to be a fairly busy episode. Let me grab this bank here, because that's the first thing we need to do is get a bank constructed. Make sure we're building it out of metal. And as this is constructing, I actually want to get it constructed kind of quickly. Let me just drop 4 for now. And then I'll change that. I'll add the rest of the levels to that after I got it built. But I need to get this built so I can do a couple things. But while I'm heading over here to build this, let's talk about what I want to get done for this particular episode. So the goal this time around is to actually get into space. I want to be in space by the time this episode is over, because I want to go explore all the planets and stuff in our system, and mainly see what kind of resources are in this galaxy here. So we know that, or not this galaxy, but this particular solar system. Bear with me, it's early in the morning for me, and I've got coffee, but I digress. So yeah, we want to get into go explore our solar system. I want to find out what we have on our moons. I want to find out what we have on our there's an asteroid belt out there, it looks like. You could probably actually see it from here, maybe. I guess it's not dark enough yet, or we're not facing the right direction. But yeah, there's a moon, there's a couple moons, there's some wormholes, there's some asteroid fields, and now we won't be able to do any interstellar space travel with these rockets, but we can definitely explore our own system with these. So what you saw me do there was just build that bank, and the reason for that is because if I build the bank and then I declare this to be my capital city, I should be able to withdraw funds to be able to pay for all the gear I need to go up into space. So let's we're going to declare this. So we're on Futopia capital. So here's actually where we landed, or where we started, our original city, and then Futopia capital is actually the city that we're in now, which is the actual capital. I'm going to rename both of these, or I'm going to rename this to Futopia, and I'm going to rename this to something else where we first started, something kind of nifty from where we first started. But yeah, so we're going to declare the current city to be the Empire capital. So you must have a capital building, but first we need a capital building, clearly. So how could I have forgotten that? Capital building, is it in here? Is it? It's not going to be there. Oh, it's going to be in here. Capital. This leaves an interesting... Where do I want the capital to be? You know what? I'll put the capital right next to the airport. That kind of makes sense. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to build it 4 levels. So I can get it just built, and then I'll go back and raise everything. I don't think every building needs to be the max height, to be honest with you, but... Alright. We'll raise this up real quick. It'll only take a second. With all these different things, I have the SUV, the hammer, electricity, computers. It really increases the speed that I build buildings. So yeah, by building the bank and declaring this this city our capital, there should be an ability for me to kind of get taxes, basically, because in retrospect, I am the leader of this area. I'm the leader of Futopia, so I should be able to use tax money to buy some of my gear. Let's see. And there's also a really nifty thing here I want to point out too, is that if you actually go into the manufacturing area on here, you can actually control all of these things from right here in the Capitol building, which is pretty awesome. And it's something that I wish I kind of pointed out earlier, but that's alright. I'm not going to worry too much about it. There we go. I don't think there's anything. I'm trying to think if there's anything here that I need to change, but I don't believe there is. I think everything's good right now. So let's do it. Let's declare this our city to be our empire capital. So Futopia capital is now the capital city of Futopia. Cities with banks collect taxes, set tax rates using the governance window. 50% of taxes collected by other Futopia cities will be sent to their sector capital or Futopia capital, something. I'm going to actually pull that back up because I need So set tax rates. Government's window. 50% of taxes collected by other PWCs will be sent to their respective once per day. Okay, so set tax rates using the governance window. Taxes. All right. With operating capital, an empire must declare capital to collect taxes. Cities collect taxes. Taxes are stored in the government account of banks. Cities remit taxes to the capital once per day. Fractional percentages for tax rates may be specified in 0.5% increments. Only a person in the chain of command of the city may access the government account. Okay, well, let's get some taxes going then. We'll set this up. Income tax. I guess we'll do, I don't know, not that. 10%, that's 100. 10% for income tax. Sales tax, let's do 6%. And I'm not worried about subsidy. I think subsidy will be fine, so we'll just apply those there. I don't think I'm going to obviously have anything, and I have to stand at the bank to it. So how long does that actually take for me to start generating income? Okay, I gotta wait for the next city report. Well, that's fine. Not too much of an issue. Let's take a look at how much we have right now. I've got 30 whole credits. And I need to buy one of those suits. So I'm basically just waiting for the Empire to generate income so I can actually withdraw some of that. How long is that going to be before I get the next report? Oh, I actually just got it, it looks like. Oh, did it just go? It looks like it just took off. So I should be able to actually see now what we have. Yeah, look at that. That was really nifty. So government account balance is 978. If I take a look, if I can remember correctly, we'll take a look and see how much it's actually going to cost me to get. Oh, this is offer items for sale. I want to go into here. Okay. Environmental suit. We already have the helmet, so the suit. Oh, did I not? I didn't hail. Or actually just do it in here, right? Holy crap. I'm drawing blanks here. It's actually been kind of a second since I've played. That spaceship, we actually hailed it, which is kind of funny. This is our other city. Do I have to do it in here? There we go. There we go. Environmental suit. Okay, I must... That's not right. They definitely have that environmental suit. We have nothing we can sell you. Why? Why do you have nothing you can sell me? What is going on? I know I definitely have those suits somewheres. Yeah, environment suit. 9,130 of them. Oh, I'm not at the brokers. I gotta be at the broker station, right? Actually, to do this? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I've got to be actually at the broker. If I can even remember which one of these is the broker. Actually, that'll work right over there. Clothing store. Believe I should be able to buy it from the actual clothing store. Let's try this. Yep, so that works. I was drawing a blank there. I can't believe I forgot. Okay. I will sell these for 2,000 each. 2,000. 2,000 each. They are good quality. Or they're not the best quality, but they're not bad. Well, we've only generated 900, right? It was 900 credits. So that's not going to work just yet, but we'll go withdraw the money anyways. Probably could have set this up and waited for some funds to withdraw beforehand, but that's okay. Let's request the balance again and see. So sitting at 978. Let's test out this theory here. So minimum amount that you can withdraw is 100. Your personal account balance is 30. How much of the government account will you withdraw into your personal? We'll take all 978 of it. Oh, I guess I can't take it all. Okay, we'll take 970 of it. Government balance is 8. So I'm going to spend all of my government's money. Fraudulent spending. I am a military dictatorship, so I don't feel that bad. Well, we're waiting for it to generate a little bit more income. I just want to take a look at these spaceships real quick. So let's actually look at this to see what we've got. So here it is. We can actually hop inside. Let's make sure I have everything I need. Yep, it's all fueled up and everything and ready to go. I'll have to look at the controls before I fly it, that's for sure. I'm assuming the controls are somewhat similar to the helicopter, so I shouldn't have as much trouble, but I don't want to really say that because last time I said that, I crashed the helicopter like 20 times. So that's all the same there. Roll, turn left, turn right. Thrust left, thrust right. So it's actually thrusting around in different directions. Left, right, thrust up, thrust down. Brake is space. Brake lateral and vertical Q. Shift page up, page down is your maximum forward and reverse throttle. Technically, okay. I think technically I could go into space without the environmental suit. Look at that. That's kind of cool. You can actually see in there. I think I could actually technically go into space without the environmental suit because the environmental suit's only going to protect me if I step out of the spacecraft. So I may fly it around while I'm waiting. But then again, if something happens and I eject from the spacecraft, I don't want to die. Although I guess it's not a big deal. If I die, I just come back here. And I've got 3 spaceships lined up. Let's request balance one more time. I don't think it'll have changed at all because it probably changes with the report. So every 16 minutes or so. Yep, still going to be 8. I really want to step out onto the planets. Here's what I'll do. I'll just pause the video here and I'll wait for it to generate income. And when it does, I will just come back. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, and welcome back. I hope that didn't seem too long to you. It was a joke. I know it was instantaneous. It was a little while for me. It was probably like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or so. But yeah, so we're back here. I've got enough funds now. I've withdrawn enough funds. I actually raised the taxes too a little bit more, just because I didn't see any negative reason not to. So I just raised the taxes a little bit more, not too much, because I don't know if there are any negative modifiers to having high taxes. But yeah, so I withdraw the last bit of money, and now we're over here at the broker. So we're gonna do a trading and grab one of these suits. So just offer bid. They accepted the bid, so we can go right here. And we've got our suit right here, and it looks like it should go right there. So there we go. So I think we've got the environmental suit, and we've got our the environmental seal is intact. I right click this, we'll close the visor, and we should be good to go. So without further ado, let's actually hop inside one of these spacecraft and try to blast off into space, which is going to be pretty awesome, I think. I'm actually really excited to do this. I'm excited to... I mean, this is like a monumental moment for our empire. Let's grab this one over here. Going into space for the first time. So here we are. We're going to hop on inside here. I already looked at the controls earlier with you guys, so I think I have a good idea of what I'm doing, kind of. Hopefully I can land it. Alright. Everything's looking pretty good. Skies are kind of cloudy, but that's okay. And I guess, yeah, I guess we're going to blast off here. Right after I turn the engines on. If I remember how to turn the engines on. Let me look at the controls one more time. It's kind of cool because it sounds like you can actually hear. Or maybe not. I thought I heard my character breathing, like as if he had a flight suit, or like the environmental suit on, like a space suit on. Engines P, so we'll turn the engine on. We're good on fuel. Yeah, I think everything is good. I'm going to just put this off to the side, actually, if I can. Oh, I can't. That's kind of a bummer. All right. All right, engines are on. Oh, man, this is exciting. There we go. So we've got it boosting up. I'm going to turn my volume up on my headphones a little bit so I can enjoy these sound effects. All right, let's start increasing throttle. Here we go. Off into space. Oh, man. Hopefully I don't get lost. All right. Heading on up. It was snowing there for a second. Kind of snowing up here a little bit higher. We're going to increase thrust a little bit. All right, we're all the way up there, and here we go. So we're going to slow down just a little bit. Let's not fly into our sun. Well, it's probably pretty far away. Wow, and there we are. Kind of increase thrusters a little bit since we do have some forward motion heading towards the sun here. So there's our planet. We can kind of see it right there, which is pretty awesome. I'm actually going to put the thrusters on here so we can actually get going in a forward motion instead of going backwards. Here we go. Now we're moving forward. Now, I believe there actually is physics such as gravity in the game. I could be wrong on that. Slow down just a little bit here. This is my first time in space, so bear with me as I try to handle the controls. Just circle around our planet here. We can get a good look. So if you actually look at the planet here, you can see the two. You've got where we landed, actually where we started over there, and then our actual planet over, or our capital city over there. I am now drifting in reverse again. Let's get some forward motion. Looks like there's a wormhole over there, if I'm looking at that correctly. And what else is around us here? I'm sorry, I'm kind of moving the camera all over the place, but I'm just trying to get a feel for what is around us. It is potential that we may run out of fuel, so let's just keep that in mind. I don't know how far the nearest moon is, which could be an issue. That is awesome. I mean, you can see the day-night cycle right there as the sun just shines up against it. That is just absolutely amazing, honestly. So you're looking at it right there. You've got Futopia, you've got our capital. And here I am again drifting around. Clearly don't have these controls down very well. Maybe I should be using the thrusters more than anything. So there's two wormholes right there, which I think that was correct. There were two wormholes next to each other, and then there was one more wormhole on the other side of the sun. Oh, there it is. There's the other planet with the asteroid belt and the moon. I kind of want to head off into that direction, but I don't think we're going to this time around because it is somewhat far away, and it's going to take some planning, or proper planning, to actually get there. As well as some practice probably flying the spaceship a little bit. And I'm clearly not the most amazing pilot ever. Really do not want to burn up in the sun here. Okay, we're going to attempt to set course here for the planet. I need to definitely slow down. I want to try to land this. This is going to be near impossible. for me. See if we can't orbit around it, maybe. Oh, it came really close to the planet there. Although I'm not entirely sure how close it actually is. Oop, lost it. There it is. There we go. This is really difficult to fly. Well, here's what we'll do. I'm going to practice flying this around a little bit and attempting to land back on our planet here. I'll get a good hang of the controls. Once I fly around a little bit more, I'm sure I'll kind of figure things out. But that's what I'm going to do. I think this is a good part to leave it off since we are out of time. So here we are up in space. And it's pretty amazing. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I look forward to flying around with you more next time. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.